God has awoken, and our wallets are all doomed. Howdy, my name is Tara, and hope you're having a terrific day, and if you are not, this video is about to make your day just a little bit better. Or maybe it won't if you're not a whale. Sorry. The first limited X Summons banner is coming to Tales of Crestoria, slated to release on August 11th, 2020. This banner will feature Dhaos, who possesses one of the most powerful kits I have ever seen on an SSR unit. Please consider subscribing and liking if you do end up enjoying this video. So before we get into whether or not you should pull for Dhaos, I would actually like to note how I believe this limited X Summons banner will function. I am going with the assumption that this banner will be using Glimstones, and limited time units like Dhaos will never be in the general summoning pool. However, in future X Summons banners, I do believe that Dhaos can probably be pulled at a lower chance alongside whichever banner unit there may be. This will be very important for us to discover, as I do think it will largely influence whether anyone who is free to play or limited on funds should ever pull on a X Summons banner. In addition, more so than ever, a character like Dhaos has the largest power differential between just having him as a character and having him fully awakened. And if this banner works as I believe it does, this is a Wells banner by all means, and I really hope that the rate up for Dhaos is going to be higher than that 1% that we saw on Reed's banner. Alright, now let's actually get into talking about Dhaos and his Memoria Stone. First, let's talk about Dhaos' Memoria Stone. Dhaos' Memoria Stone provides a fantastic stat distribution. It has 13,000 health with a 1,500 attack, with a less notable 800 defense. But the overall stats of his Memoria Stone is actually one of the highest, providing a great amount of tankiness and attack. But there is something about his Memoria Stone that I'm going to call out here, and that kind of gives me a little bit pause of whether anyone would actually want his Memoria Stone, as his Memoria skill only provides a plus 30% attack boost to art type allies. There's only one light element and arts type unit that will be in the game, and that will be Dhaos himself, making his Memoria Stone almost worthless on anyone except for himself. So the only situation I see anyone using Dhaos' Memoria Stone is if you already have a Dhaos and he's already fully awakened on top of that. This is, however, the best in slot Memoria Stone for Dhaos, so for the more well-inclined, you can have at it. So Dhaos as a character now is about to completely blow your mind. Dhaos is a light element and arts type unit. He has a great stat distribution, having an above average health of 30,000 and an attack of 3,250 with a slightly below average defense of 2,350. Where he starts to get insane though is in his passive skill, providing a plus 30% attack boost to all art type allies on your team. This is the highest passive skill attack boost in the game, and it doesn't even require a 20 hit to activate. That's just nutty. Dhaos' first art is Dhaos Laser, which possesses a fantastic attack ratio of 200%. And I'm actually going to speculate that this art won't be on anything less than a 3 turn count, as that kind of damage puts him pretty ahead of a lot of different characters. His second art is called Judgment, and this art targets all enemies at an attack ratio of 65%, generating 12 hit per enemy. On top of this, it also has a 20% chance to place Dispel on each enemy for 2 turns, and Dispel is a status element which prevents buffing of those afflicted. His second art is kind of absurd to me, and even on a turn count of 5, it would still be pretty incredible. Essentially, they took Summer Vague's Mystic art and put it onto Dhaos' second art and gave it some utility. And when you consider that Dhaos has a higher attack stat and passive skill, the damage will not be necessarily lower than that of someone like Summer Vague can do. So his passive skill and arts are already looking insane, and they just had to go a step further with his Mystic art. His Mystic art possesses 42 whole hit, making him capable of generating the most hit out of any character in the entire game. I'm sorry, but does anyone else hear screams of power creep incoming? Imagine pairing him with a nuker like Rita in raids. That passive skill and that hit generation will just make the damage charts go off. Alternatively, think over to an Arena Cleave team built of some of the best SR Arena characters that I noted in my SR characters guide, Layla, Savid, and Dazelle. They're all art type characters, they all have AoEs, and when you combine all of their passive skills together, they would provide each other plus 30% attack, plus 23% defense, and plus 23% health to one another on top of their already absurd hit generation. I'm honestly having a hard time imagining how Dhaos will not be power creep. So I'm sure this doesn't really have to be said, but Dhaos is really looking like a character that you either go all in on or you just go home. Let me know down in the comments what you think about Dhaos and whether or not you'll be pulling on this limited X banner. Please be sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more content just like this. It really does help me out, guys. And you can also check me out on Discord or on my Twitch, which are both found in the description. Bye-bye now.